Hey everybody, it's Chan Chai, and I'm going to be doing a session with Xenohaste. Um, Now they did want to talk about training mode, so I will talk about that to them. Um, but they seem a bit busy. They might be playing in room matches right now, and that's totally cool. But I've sent them an invite to the party, so I'll hear them chat if they come in, and um, but until then, we can do a discussion about some concepts in VF that we're going over, beginner and intermediate concepts. Um, but I really like Xenohaste. I think I first played them earlier this week, maybe Sunday, and they're playing Lao, and it's been a lot of fun. They just got into VF, and again, always love working with players of all levels and experience with VF. So if anybody does want to do a session with me, I'm happy to do that. I do need to schedule sessions with Zas, who I've promised for a while, and that would be more intermediate advanced. And then I'd also wanted to do a session with Silverbolt. He's requested one, so I need to schedule that. And I do plan to do a session with Spacetime tonight. So it's a lot of fun doing these sessions. Right now I'm gonna fix the Twitch game assignment here. Because we know that Virtua Fighter has this habit of treating this as registering as games and demos when it's Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Alright, that has been updated now. Should be good. We'll watch our channel, and hopefully Xenohaste will join us soon. Let's go into training mode while in that moment though. Cover some of the material that we'll talk about with Xenohaste. So Xenohaste was asking how to use training mode, right? And they play Lao, so let's set it to Lao versus Lao. There are many ways to use training mode. The thing is you should use it for what you want to do with it, right? Obviously, on the bottom left here, we've got our frame data, got our hits, the damage. Hits is how many hits you get that make a combo. So let's say I do PPP, right? Three. That's kind of three together. Let me see here. Yeah, and then we have the damage on the upper right. We have execution, and it's of course for the last move that contacted the opponent, and then the advantage. This is sadly -10 after, so you do want to commit to doing down K or back K. Generally, PPP is not the best, but when you're starting out the game, it is what a lot of people do as well, do this rush. Because there's a lot of security in that, but there is some openings in VF for that, and I'll cover them again really quickly, what we talked about earlier too. Alright, that's that. Actually, let's do a guard after that. And then now we're holding guard. Okay. I'm going to record this one. That. Okay. And the vulnerabilities here is I can do a low jab as long as, let's show my commands now. I'm going to change the display. When we go to display setting, we can go to command display. This is better for streamers. This one is better, input display is better for people that want to analyze what their inputs are and understand how accurate or not accurate they are. It's good to use. But we're going to do command display so you guys can watch what I'm doing with line for the game. So Lao's going to rush me with PPP K 2K or PPP 4K. And for the sake of it, let's do the high one. Even though this one's got a problem. In Virtua Fighter, high attacks are vulnerable to low punch. So now, watch how early, when he punches me, how early I hit low punch. And I just tap it once. It's really early. And it stops it, right? Even when this thing first touches me, I can push it, and by the time my character will recover from this block stun after the second punch. And so basically, I will interrupt the third punch with a low punch. And I can do it this early. I can also mash it if I want. You shouldn't do that, but like I can do that, right? You shouldn't really do that. What you should do is do this and then do an attack right away. Low punch elbow is a really good one, right? And then, oh, if he blocks, I don't commit to it. But for a beginner, actually, this one's really good. 6K. Forward and kick, right? Because if they do mash, but I'm interrupting all of it, right? Let's actually let him play the full string. Oh, if we stayed high guard, we would lose to a low kick, right? Okay. If we stay high guard, what about 4K? I might not have set it at random, by the way. Okay, I've set it only at that. So the punishment for this is this. Right? We could do something like, this is kind of a general one, right? But let's set it random. Right? But I only lose that much health. I don't lose much health for this. And I will duck this. If I just do 2G, that's actually pretty good. Right? And I could do that. I could also do this. I'll show you. Back forward punch is what I want from crouch. Alright. I could do that too. I could do a lot of things. It's really bad for Lao that, right? This is a free hit here. Right? And that one's the only thing I worry about if I block low, but it's not much damage. Right? So, but this is the right answer here, is just the low punch right away. Just block, get the first block in, and then low punch. And you don't have to mash it. Just tap it. It'll happen. But you gotta let go guard. So, guard, and then let go guard, low punch. Guard, let go guard, low punch. And that already gives us enough advantage to start our counterattack. Right? Right, so this is a good beginner way to do this. And that's giving us just situations we could do. So I used record commands and I punched in a few sequences. And in here, I had pressed like triangle for random playback of all three of these. It's not the best nowadays, but it's still very, very useful to use this feature if you like. That's one way to use it, right? Another way is play your opponent's character and look at the frame data. Very basic way. We'll go to CPU settings, and we're going to see what we get when they block. Right? So if they block, what is our situation? Let's set our display settings back to detailed stats. Right? What about that thing? Okay, so we know that that's going to work, but what about this? That one's minus 15, and that yellow means they have a guaranteed attack. Yellow means guaranteed attack here. Your opponent has some guaranteed attack that will punish you if they block this. Minus 25. If they block this, you are in for a world of hurt because they can pretty much do almost any launcher. So it's good to know that. Now they don't have much time to input it, but if they're adept at it, that's the risk you're taking for doing this one. Okay, now let's set the CPU to block low. Crouch. Now, what's the problem with high attacks? Problem with high attacks is this. They can duck and they can attack you after your hit frame is passed. They can also do a crouching attack against you and it will just flat out lose. So, this is the problem with high attacks. Yes, they're fast, but they're vulnerable to low punch. Alright? But, let's do this. Minus 25. Again, they can do a really big launcher and combo you. And they should practice doing that. So, a good use of training mode is to go into do exactly what I did, record the AI doing push down kick, practice the low block, and then practice punishing it. It's a really good way. You can always go back to the command list and look at what the moves are if you want to run through the moves. There is also a mode that just lets you run through the moves quickly. It's a great one for beginners to use. A lot of Lao players want to understand how to use Poke, right? Like this stance. Right? And so training mode's a good place to practice, see how the AI reacts to it. Now another good use of the AI is this, if we set them to standing and we tell it to do guard and counterattack, if we do guard and counterattack 1, he's going to jab us right away, right? If we do guard and counterattack 2, he's going to do a low punch right away. This is a good one. So let's illustrate. What happens if you just keep doing high attacks? Same thing we had the problem of in reverse. Now the AI is low punching me out of punch, punch, punch rush. Right? And we know this, that basically as soon as it can, it's going to low punch after blocking. So this is a problem. Now we can do this, but we can't mix up here. The only way we can mix up would be to do something like this. And that's not the best, but this is what we could do. Alright. Right? We can't do much here if it automatically low punched. But we could bait it, right? We could do punch punch and then 8 kick and guard kick. But that's a very complicated thing to do, and if they did a high jab, you would just lose. Like, the problem, but you can have the AI practice that. What's more important, when we have the AI set to do low punch on reaction, is this sequence that I teach everybody in VF. High jab, and I'm going to show my commands here. Command display. I'm going to do punch, and I'm going to guard cancel the punch. Like this, right? And I can do rapid punches. Now I don't have to worry about doing this on accident, right? Because this is how slow I will kind of do it, and I might mess up and do a string. Whereas, right? This kind of sucks, but I want to do like this, right? Now, it's important because of jab elbow. Jab elbow, boxing has the 1-2. It's a jab into a straight. VF has the 1-2. It's a jab into an elbow. An elbow is a 14 frame mid. It's usually your fastest mid for most characters. And it's got very consistent frame stats for most characters. But basically, because it's only 2 frames slower than like a low jab, it's going to line up when we have +2. Well, here's the thing. When we jab, we're at +2. And so now, because of the frames making our attacks better than the opponents, when we have advantage, jab elbow is a very good sequence in general. So we do jab elbow. And now our elbow is beating the low punch. They're hitting on the same frames. And I'm doing punch guard, 6 punch forward, forward punch. Punch guard, forward punch. Guard, forward punch. And so punch, guard, and then forward punch. Similarly, if somebody low punches us and we block it, we should elbow back right away. That's actually what we should do. So you can practice this. And this is a good drill to practice for beginners. Now, this is a hard thing to do in matches. Honestly, it's really hard. This is an aspirational goal because this is the very, very solid answer to do when you block someone's low punch. But it comes so quickly in matches that a lot of people, it takes a lot of experience before you're very consistent at doing this. Even at high level, players will just not always do this. So sometimes we go back and do a low punch, you know. But let's go back to jab elbow. It's so good because as long as this jab touches, even if they block it, elbow is going to beat the low punch. They need a move that's faster than 12 frames to beat this. And some characters have it, but you shouldn't think of it as I should not do this when they have a fast attack. You should do it as, well, they got to prove to me they're actually going to use the fast attack. You need to skill check your opponent a lot in this game because Virtua Fighter is a player versus player game. How the best way to play against your opponent really has to do with the way that your opponent typically plays. You need to think about what they like to do. Do they like to defend more? Do they like to attack more? Are they a masher? Do they just love hitting buttons? Then you got to do things that beat people that like to hit buttons. Do they like to defend? You got to do things that beat people that defend. And in Virtua Fighter Guard, will do that, right? Like I get this throw with down attack. Right, neutral throw, and then down attack. Back forward throw is solid damage. If I'm at the wall, forward throw is really good. I could even do this sequence, and it'd be quite a bit of damage. There's even more I could do with this forward throw. This is a side throw. I could do back throw because maybe they never escape back, and it's not bad damage. So, but actually quarter circle back, 2-1-4. Really good. Alright. So again, having the AI set to automatically do a low punch is good. And then we have number 5 I like, which is they're going to throw or they're going to mid after it. And in Virtua Fighter, this is kind of advanced, so this is going ahead of us. But it is a good drill to practice for fun, which is when we do an elbow, which is forward and punch, this one, we're at -5, and we can do a crouch dash, down forward, right? You can do it 3-2-3, or you can do 3-5-3. And then we standing guard. And what this does is elbow with the guard cancel. Now, this will beat mids and it'll beat throws. And we can even train ourselves that when we see this, when we see the throw whiff, we can attack him really quick. It's really hard. This is a really hard thing. But this is fun things that we can do in training mode, right? Moving on from that, we can do a lot of things like all kinds of stuff. Advanced setting gives us a lot of control. And then we can even train against the AI. And when we train against the AI, there's a lot of things we can focus on too. Like, let's say I'm going to focus, I don't know the correct evade direction against Lao, but like, let's say I'm going to practice evading to his front. So I'm going to fight him and I'm going to look at his front foot, and I'm going to always, whenever he blocks or defends something that I do, I'm going to try to evade towards the same side as his back foot, which in this case is down right now. I'll call it out, down, right? And if he throws, I'm going to lose that. That's okay. I'm just focusing on training my ability to focus on evading to his front, right? Down, up, down, up, up, up. So we can train really difficult things like that in training mode. And all I'm doing is I'm staring at his feet and I'm telling myself to train to evade to his front side. This time I went to his back side. But I just note it, I don't worry about it, I don't stress too much about it. I just consider that, like, okay, what will I do in this situation when I did evade the other way? And so VF is definitely a game where I recommend getting used to being numb. Like when your opponent hits you, just make sure that you are ready to do the next thing. Because in this game, you don't have much time to get upset about stuff. Just kind of move on to the next part of the fight, right? It's good at that, where if you do get upset or you're disappointed that you didn't successfully hit, you're gonna like get hit again. But yeah. Anyways, those are some basic stuff we can do with the training mode. There's a lot more that can be done. Studying the frames, if you're the type that will do that. Just practicing your combos, practicing your setups, practicing your mix-ups, right? Like, if I get a counter hit with him, I should mix up throw or mid, right? And it's pretty hard. For a beginner, though, with Lao, I would recommend using 6K. I know that feels like a cheat for some players, but it really will set up a lot of stuff. And at least against the AI, you know that it's not going to set up a guaranteed combo. Instead, it's going to set up a mix-up, and you should get used to the idea of that, too. And then a general good rule, a general good rule about Virtua Fighter, but it isn't a rule that has to always be the truth. It's just a good principle of good play is, whenever you successfully do something like hit your opponent, it's a good idea to do an attack or a throw. And remember, attack or throw. Throw is a valid option in this game. A lot of games, throwing is not a good option. This game, throwing is very good. But similarly, anytime we fail at something, we fail to hit with our attack, we fail to throw, we fail to make contact, we fail to defend. Anytime that happens, we should then defend. Most of the time, I'd say about 75% of the time. But there are a lot of exceptions. There's a lot of good knowing when to go ahead and attack out of turn. And that is basically like when we think they're going to throw, the big exception is when we think they're going to throw, we should actually attack. But that's a really scary thing, and as a beginner, that can be really hard. But it's good to start with what we call moral play, which is to attack when we have advantage and then defend when we're at a disadvantage first, and get used to that flow. And I honestly have fun fighting the AI too. It's really not that bad. There's so much stuff that I can work on that I'm not as secure in doing yet that I feel fine fighting with the AI. And that I find other interesting situations. And I'll just try ideas that come to my head. And it's a really good place to practice your throw escapes, your defensive option selects, because they all apply against the AI too. Anyways, I'm gonna go check on our friend Haste and see how he's doing. And let's see if he is available. But I hope you guys enjoyed that little mini lecture there. It's much better when there's a direct person to lecture with. Okay. Looks like he's still playing, so it's all good. Okay, sorry if you heard an echo from that I forgot to turn the volume off on this thing. Let me see though what he's up to. I think he might have just played with someone else and it's all good. But I might invite let's see if Spacetime's available and we'll work on VF with him. And I'll continue a lecture another time with Hayes because I think he's in a fun battle with others. And I don't want to interrupt his fun, so let's see. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. If you have questions, feel free to ask me while I'm waiting for an opponent here. But it's always fun doing these type of sessions with people. And Spacetime is a very good player. His fundamentals are really good. I have a funny habit now I'm realizing, which is, I don't know which character gave me this habit, but I have a habit of doing guard canceling the thing. So I just gotta get used to that. Lao is a lot of fun to play as though. I don't normally play him, but I like him. Almost. I think I could do, let's see. It's a lot of fun, actually. Man, AI can like react like can do stagger break like nuts. Ah, okay, I think I know what I can do. Hey, God, how you doing? Did you want to spar? Well, let me see. Okay, Spacetime is already taking the offer, but we can spar a bit later today, probably. So much fun. Lao is really fun. That said, scary skills to get good at with Lao, though I'm not using. His up knife, right, which is from crouch 3P. It's a pretty fun one. That one. If you can get like a recovery hit on this, nuts. Like that. Oh my god, it wasn't guaranteed down the side. Thought it was. Oh, I was getting the other one, maybe. No? This one is good. 3 PPK. It's a really good one that a lot of beginners should use this one more. But you got to hit check, so you do the first two. And if any of the first two hit, then you can do it. And you got to evade this to the front. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a room to fight with Spacetime. It's a lot of fun. I'm having too much fun with that. Again, that's another way of using training mode. I actually do use the arcade mode to practice some stuff, like the first 3 stages I would practice combos. And then on the 4th stage is when you start actually doing more situational match stuff. It's great. And then by the time you get to Akira, then you're doing a lot more situational match stuff. So I think the AI in this game is worth playing. You know, hopefully in the future Virtua Fighter it'll do the stuff that Tekken 8 is doing, like the Super Ghost data, interactive replays, and mainly those two, but also hopefully really flesh out the training mode more. It would be amazing. But with what we got, there is a lot we could do. Japanese players are really good at, some of them are really good at programming long sequences with the recorder in training mode and having 3 of them, and then kind of, it almost feels like really good match training because it creates a lot of situations that you want to practice. I'm not good at that, but the way they do it is really good. They just do a whole bunch of sequences, but they kind of know which sequences they need to do, and they mix them all up, and then they do a random on the 3, and it's pretty good stuff. We'll chat on Discord. I'm going to take my headphones off and switch to my mic. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, actually this is good. Well said. How do I hate Discord sometimes. Just want to do a call. Okay. Hey, can you hear me okay? Alright, let's invite Spacetime. How's everyone doing today? Good. Just finished putting up my PS4. I understand. Alright. Where is our friend Spacetime? I think he's getting his PS4 ready. Up there. Let's send the invite on search. There we go. Okay, cool. Good to, awesome. Feel free to call me up on the Discord though. I've got you in a room there, but on a call. But I'm alone in the call, so I'm so sad. Alright, ended the call. Oh, okay, gotcha. No problem. Alright, yeah, you can chat. You can text chat on the stream. That sounds good. Sounds good. We'll do it that way. Okay. So then I'm going to turn on my my display volume. Hopefully it doesn't echo too much. I'll keep the volume low. Alright, invite's been sent, Spacetime. But again, I know you're staying with the PS4. I want to try wolf stuff if that's okay. So let's use the other different. Let's use the Yakuza costume, cause it's gonna throw me a little bit being like one of the kings. I think it's Iron King. Or yeah. All right, here we go. It's gonna be hard playing Wolf against Space-Time, but that's what makes it really fun to do this. So. Very good. Very good. Okay. I know what to do here. Very nice.
Good game, good game. Gotta get used to the wolf's move list again. Very cool. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can apply what we've learned. Let's keep it simple though. Yeah, I'm always happy to help. Yeah, I love. You're always welcome, 100%. Some in some extreme cases, but most of the time, yes, they do. They can, but they can also just be very difficult to break. Very good round. So yeah, do certain staggers always give guaranteed follow-up? Yes, some of them do. Some of them do. Now your opponent can also be very greedy though, so there's always that. Do you have any other questions, Widget? I'm happy to answer all of your questions. But yeah, some do have a guaranteed follow-up. Not all. And it's worth trying to break stagger though in general. I know that Tricky sometimes said that they ignore some, but I do think that most are worth doing. How do you trigger a wall splat? Good question. Okay, so you have wall stagger and you have wall splat. Wall splat has very specific moves that are good at doing it. Sometimes they do require a counter hit or an angled hit, but there are usually at least a couple moves that are going to do it directly with a normal hit, and you want to start with those. Whereas a wall stagger is just a really good way to secure a wall splat, but almost all most wall staggers can actually be broken though. But for wall splat, it's very specific moves, and you'll learn them as you play your character. Which character do you play? Just out of curiosity, I won't be able to tell you all the splats, sadly. But, yeah. All moves are capable of it. If you want, actually, you should watch Akai's League, the EU edition, and watch Kingo, because Kingo is really good at setting up wall. But of course, like Kofu Megami as well. Kofu Megami is really good for this. Any of the Japanese AOIs are gonna do it. But yeah, Kingo's amazing. I had the great pleasure to fight Kingo in France 2 months ago, and they are so nice. Cross is amazing. Yeah, Cross is quite amazing. All of them, right? I met Kovajiro in Japan. I did meet Kofu Megane. I don't remember meeting Snow Diablos or Cross. Too early. Very good. Good patience, Spacetime. Good patience. This is such a fun battle here. Yes, the damage is probably the biggest factor, and that's the reason that if you do a side hit, almost anything will do it, right? Because side hit gets like a 25% bonus, and as it being kind of usually a recovery hit of some type. And so, good job, good set, good set, Spacetime. Let's do more of this. So yeah, so if you evade and do a jab, that will wall stagger. So, now some moves, like I said, some moves will do a wall splat on recovery hit, and some moves will wall splat on counter hit, and some moves will do it on Kingo uses a really cool trick with Aoi to really set up a wall stagger situation where he'll use 1K and hit somebody with 1K when they're up against the wall, and then he'll do quarter circle forward punch and kick to do the sabaki if they like to do jab or elbow, and that will set up a wall combo. No problem. I love playing Aoi. I'll show you my Aoi after this. I have a lot of fun playing Aoi. I'm not good at her wall game though. I haven't spent any time practicing her wall game yet. I will get good at it, but I don't do it yet. So right now I just do more general combat Aoi for fun. There you go. Just wait. So the good thing is he knows that when you fight Wolf, guard throw escape is your friend. I'm having fun learning more stuff about Wolf. Fighting a defensive player like Spacetime really helps too. Oh, that's cool. This is a catch throw, so it's really nasty. Awesome. That was excellent. I don't know my combos. Yeah, her wall combos are amazing. Setting them up in a real match is tough, but yeah, evading into jab is a good way. Evading into jab's a really good one to start with. Kingo also does some interesting stuff with. He will set up like. Yin Yang stance as well, and there's ways to convert that into wall combo. One way is guaranteed. If you do, also like he'll do reversal against rising attack, and if it's like the low rising attack, I think it guarantees a wall combo. But if he does like I might have this backwards because it's all from memory because I can't watch it. But basically, there is a way to like mid rising attack is like not guaranteed, and low rising attack is guaranteed. Like if she does reversal of those things, but the non guaranteed is still stagger and still very difficult. Like so, like she still has a good chance at getting wall combo. Spacetime is doing fantastic. He's trying so hard to get Burning Hammer, but he's gonna escape. He knows just to escape forward throws. Now we have to change the guessing game a lot, right? Like this. There we go. Good round. So. Right now, I'm ironing out my wolf muscles by just doing a lot of stuff so that I can get used to how to flow with it. Because right now, I'm double thinking when I do stuff with wolf because I don't know wolf too well. But it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool setups that I have in my imagination. But right now it's like it's not natural yet for me for certain options yet. I'll get there. And wolf has like 2 or 3 low attacks, so it makes it really interesting. I need to do faster stuff, but I really keep thinking I can do that. I want to do some fun stuff, but I gotta set it up a little better with Wolf. I can do it though. Hey Jimmy, no, this was fun. I want to hit buttons so bad. It's like with Wolf, don't do it. But it's okay, I will learn. I'm learning. But with a patient person like this, it is a little trickier because it makes you want to throw. Yeah, 3P. I'll do that. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Thanks for the tip, Jimmy. P3. Yeah, I do like screw hook. But getting used to this flow is a lot of fun. Like it's fun getting used to each character's flow. So I want to hit this move. It's just too much fun to do. That's what it is. I remember. Alright, good set, Spacetime. It's a lot of fun just fighting good defense, very strong. Good choices. So, very fun. Alright, I'll show you Widget. I'll show you my Aoi the way that I play Aoi. It's not Kingo's Aoi, so don't think of it like Kingo's Aoi. How come I can't see her on this menu? Okay. I like playing as Asuka as well, so. Spacetime is so much fun, man. That was a really fun battle. I have a lot of fun. It's good flexing your muscles playing different characters, though, and force you to think about a lot of things. Very good. Counter hit guaranteed. Yep, dead. Yeah, 2 kick guard's amazing. No, it's really amazing. The situation checks are ridiculous. You have to hit check all the time, and you have to have good Yomi. That was why I always tell everybody that one of the most amazing things I watched or I experienced when fighting Kingo was how accurate his hit check is on Aoi's sweep. Kingo's sweep is just so scary because he kept guessing correctly, and he kept responding with the best, with like one of the few best answers every time, no matter what you did. Like, no matter what you did, he always chose, like, one of the best options based on what was happening. So his situation check was off the charts. It's not even hit checking. He situation checked correctly because he will do, like, always, like, Okizeme, even, like, low throw. I need to 3-3 plus K that. But yeah, Kingo's sweep was amazing. I had so much fun fighting it because Leon has an edge in that matchup because 1K is just so good against Aoi. So fighting Kingo's Aoi was so much fun. Like in offline, it was really, really fun at his house. I will eventually do 3-3 plus K. This is good practice against it. Very good. It's fun fighting Spacetime. Actually, Spacetime is such a good sparring partner for so many things. This one especially for me. Very good. He's doing a good job mixing up like what he does. Yeah, 3-3 plus K is for when you reverse like high kicks and high knees with Tenchi. So I have to just train myself to do it. I don't, like I said, I'm just Aoi is just some character I have fun playing with, and there's a lot of fun stuff I do, but I do need to optimize, and it's fun. She is so much fun. I also need to get used to using her throws to ring people out too. Good, good. That hurts. Yeah, Spacetime has got really good skills actually. When he gets into a flow, it's really tough because he actually starts seeing things like a lot and processes them well. Spacetime is doing so good on a lot. And he will break that stagger, which is great. Like, he's been breaking it a lot today. And I'll keep challenging it. Because usually you rely on doing that on someone's mental stack, on that they're not expecting to be staggered. You know? So. Very good. That was an excellent move. Okay. Man, his last second block low is like you can't situation check that as well. Can't do it that way. His patience is always really good, so you can't do like shenanigans too much against him either. So the main stuff is stuff like this, right? Almost. So good. That was such a fun game. Such a fun game, Spacetime. I really enjoyed that so much. Hey, Makin so good to see you. I'm glad you like it. I'm having a lot of fun working on this Aoi, so much fun. The good thing at this type of stuff is you get to see a lot of basic situations and how they play out or don't play out, and what will counter what they run into. Oh, the slide under that? Can't do that. I really like how Spacetime plays Jeffrey, especially when you consider that Spacetime was a Pi player before, and it's really cool stuff. It is, yeah. So, and Spacetime has gotten a lot stronger at certain aspects of Jeffrey's play, which is what I love. There you go. Thank you guys very much for your support. If you have other questions, do let me know. Happy to answer what I can, and but I'll do what I can. Okay. Let's work on this. Okay, it's got to be 6KK. It's like the power of kicking their ankle. So. Hmm. Always escape the down throw for the second one. For the second throw. That was good. That was a good call. He did a high attack specifically to beat the low reversal. He read the low reversal, so. Alright, here we go. Now he's got good fast responses to things. Oh my gosh. Jeffrey's power makes this move kind of hard to use. Oh, so good. I think it's 6K or 6KK. I gotta really learn the wall splats. Damage. Yeah, and VF never give up. You can always fight your way out of a paper bag. Yeah. Nice. Good games. Good games. Really good low throw, Oki. That was awesome. Awesome. Caught me guarding. Caught me guarding. So good. So interesting, 2K is really good against the wall. Okay. 2K will stagger. Good round, good round. This one will probably have a hard time fighting against Spacetime, but it's really the right person to train against. That was really fun and scrappy. Working on like sharpening Lau's abilities when he's scrappy because he's actually pretty good at it. Too early. Too risky, but I still want to try. It's the 4-4 kicking guard, 6-6 K plus G. This sequence is really nasty. Elbow palm into this. Very good. So good. It's a lot of fun. It's fun playing. It's fun playing other cast members. Thank you, Nelly. It's so good to see you, though, especially. That's the move. That's daggers. Okay. It's got to be this into that front kick, right? Is he good? Let's see. How are you feeling, Spacetime? It's okay if you want to call it, but I really am enjoying playing you. If you want me to change characters, I'm okay with that too. Wow, it's very different. Okay. Thanks a lot for the battles. I really appreciate it. I had a good time. It was a nice spar. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you very, very much. Want to... Let's see... Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Very good game, Spacetime. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have dinner myself. But let's try this. Yeah. Yeah, so like even if you like watch this like side turn with wall stagger, so right, you can do like that, so this should probably do it too. Nope. I gotta be pre-holding it, that's why. So. I wonder if he has another move instead of jab to use. Maybe this one. Nope. That's actually really good too. It's like crumple with this. It's not quite the same. Yeah, okay. I'll have to watch some WoW videos. But anyways, everyone, thanks for watching. Not sure if we can do a raid, but let's check it out. Spacetime again, thank you very, very much always for the session, and we can talk a bit later tonight, so let's see here. Stream manager. Is anyone playing Virtua Fighter? Not quite, but we do have friends who are playing, so what are they playing? Alright, we'll do Juicebox doing Tekken 7 Leo practice. I think that's a good one. So we'll start the raid. Everyone, thank you very much. And always feel free to let me know if you have any questions or anything you'd like to know. Cheers.